Hello, everyone out there. How are you doing? Good evening and welcome to the call. I am very, very excited. I have been putting this together for a little bit over a week now, and we have a lot of great information. So I present to you this evening your internet marketing questions answered. I suggest that you have a pen and paper handy and get ready to take a lot of notes because we're going to go into a lot of information. I'm going to give you a lot of what to do and how to do it, and it's going to be a lot of good information. So just make sure that you stay tuned. All right. So let me start off by saying this. Okay, everybody that's on the call this evening, there's 3 reasons you want to listen to every single minute of this webinar. Okay. Now, the first reason is you're going to probably learn more on this call more than you would from some $1,000 courses that you can buy. And I'm saying that in all seriousness. I'm not knocking anybody, but I'm going to give a lot of information this evening. I committed to over deliver, and I hope you feel the same way by the time the end of this call is over. The second thing is I will be announcing the winner of my Facebook fan page secrets course. I told everyone that if you get on the call this evening, I will be giving away a free course for my Facebook fan page secrets course, and I'm going to announce that winner at the end of the call this evening. So you want to stay tuned because that just may be you. And thirdly, I have a special gift valued at $395 that everyone who stays to the end, you will get it. I guarantee you that. There's no question asked about it. So I have a lot of good stuff in store for you, so you definitely want to pay attention, take a lot of notes, and stay tuned for the whole call. So, first of all, for those of you who don't know me, who am I and why should you even listen to me? All right. Well, I'm Sam Bell. I reside here in Atlanta, Georgia. I've been here for some time. I'm originally from Trenton, New Jersey, but I've been in Atlanta for about 12 years now, so it's home. I've been marketing online since 2002, so I've been around. I've seen all the tricks and all the different things that have taken place in the internet marketing industry. Just the progression and the growth and the explosion that has taken in the recent years, just with social media and everything else. So I've been around the block a couple of times when it comes to internet marketing. Secondly, I've been a full-time real estate investor since 2005. Prior to that, I actually used to work here for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers as an IT guy, but I left that job to pursue my real estate investing career full-time in 2005. I've also bought and sold real estate using the internet since 2007, so I've taken a lot of my skills that I've developed and I've learned from internet marketing and applied it to my real estate business as well. And I've also have trained people, over 2,000 people now, on how to market online successfully. So I've done it myself. I've been in the trenches. I've also worked and I've trained and I've taught other people. So I think that pretty much speaks for itself. And just this year alone, I've already sold over $70,000 worth of products and services online. And that's not counting any additional residuals that we have coming in from other services that we have online, but just in products. So just know that this stuff works, and you're going to learn how to do it this evening. And I have a passion for internet marketing like no one you ever met. I mean, I think about this stuff all the time. I'm constantly testing, tweaking, and tracking and coming up with new strategies and new ideas. I buy everything, every course, everything that's out there. I probably have it simply because you have to stay abreast of what's going on in the internet marketing space. Things change so quickly and so fast. So you want to make sure that you're on top of it at all times. So, enough about me. Now, I asked a question and you guys answered, okay? I asked, what is your biggest internet marketing question? I made a post and I put it out there to everyone on my list, and I just wanted honest feedback. I wanted to know what was your biggest internet marketing question, and I've received a ton of different answers and feedback. One of the biggest ones, well, how do I make money online? We're going to discuss that this evening. Also, how do I generate leads for buyers and sellers? And this is for my real estate folks because I do have a background in real estate. Even though this training is about internet marketing, there will be some things that we'll cover that do apply to real estate. So how do I get traffic to my website? We're going to discuss that. How do I market my properties to the masses? I'm going to show you some strategies and tips that you can use to get your properties out there very, very quickly to a large audience of people who are ready, willing, able to buy. How do I use social media the proper way? We're going to discuss that. A lot of people are using social media, but they're not doing it the right way. They're just using it as a direct marketing tool, and there's a little bit more that goes with social media, so we're going to discuss that this evening as well. How do I find private money online? Those are one of the questions that I received, and we're going to discuss that a little bit this evening, so you want to stay tuned for that. And then how do I use video in my marketing? And of course, we all know that video is huge right now on the internet, and we're going to discuss that as well. So to make sure that I'm able to answer all questions thoroughly, I'm going to break this presentation into two parts. All right, so we're going to cover the real estate marketing questions first because I did not receive as many questions, but we are going to go over buyer and seller leads, private lenders, property marketing, reviews and recommendations. Okay, and then the majority of the webinar will be covering all the internet marketing questions, from choosing your market to PPC traffic, social media traffic, search engine optimization, video marketing, Web 2.0 strategies, tracking and conversion, autoresponders, and outsourcing. So we have a power-packed webinar for you this evening. So with that said, let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So buyer and seller leads, and where to find them? Well, there are an abundance of buyer and seller leads available, and you just have to know where to look. And I'm going to share a few different strategies where you can actually go and find buyer leads, and you can go and find seller leads for your business, for your real estate business. So one of the first places is Craigslist. Everyone has heard of Craigslist. Craigslist is like the go-to classified site when it comes to marketing just about anything, and that includes real estate. However, you can also combine it with a tool, an online tool called Search Tempest, that will just expedite the process of you searching for Craigslist. So what I would like to do, and as I will continue to do throughout the rest of this evening, is we're going to transfer back and forth between the PowerPoint presentation, and we're going to also be going online. So I just want to show you quickly how you can actually start to use this in your business to find buyer leads and seller leads. So let's take a quick look. All right, so I'm going to bring up Search Tempest, and as you can see here, this is just a it's just a website where you can come in, you can put in your information, and basically you can search for people that are looking for houses to purchase and people that are looking to sell homes as well. So you go to searchtempest.com and you just put in the zip code. So I'm going to put in 30318 for Atlanta. I'm going to put up to 75 miles from the zip code, and then I can choose my categories. So I'm going to choose housing, and I'm going to choose real estate owner, and I'm going to do a search. And basically what this does is this just goes out and crawls Craigslist and returns all the different ads that that people have recently purchased. Okay, so let's see here. Executive home for sale. These are actually homes for sales. People that have listings for sale right now. 4-bedroom home for sale. Must sell. So you can come here and find motivated buyers very, very easily, and this is up-to-date information. So I mean, as soon as you come here, you punch in a couple of buttons, and voila, you have a list of potential people that you can make offers on for property. So it's a great place for you to come. It's very, very quick, very, very fast, and it's free. It doesn't cost you anything to do this. So instead of you having to go to Craigslist and click through each and every individual single ad, this is a much more efficient way to use Craigslist and to find properties that are available for sale, as well as find people who may be looking for properties. All right, so you can come here, you can play with this, you can do some searches. If you want to modify the search, you can just come here, and let's see, I'm gonna do housing, and let's say real estate wanted. All right, so these are people who want real estate. Let's just click on search now, and we'll see what we come up with. Now, a lot of these people are renters. Some of these people may be good rent-to-own buyers, or people that you may do lease options with. But you can see that these are people that are looking for homes as well. So, like I said, it's a great fast, quick, easy tool. So that's the first tool that I wanted to share with you. Now, let's head back over to the presentation. So Craigslist and Search Tempest is a great tool that you can start using in your business to expedite the process of wading through all the classifieds and finding buyers as well as sellers who are looking for properties. Now, one of the other things, and one of the big questions I got is, how do I find cash buyers? And people don't realize that they're right under your nose. When people who have cash are doing deals, those deeds are recorded. And most, not all, but a lot of the major metropolitan areas where people live at, they have online databases where you can go and find information about sellers, about buyers, about lenders, just about anything that you want to know. So this is a very, very, very effective strategy to immediately start using, go out and find cash buyers. As well, it also doubles as an opportunity to find private money lenders as well. Okay, and this is a very, very, very cool tool. Now, being as though that I live here in Georgia, one of the benefits is we have an online database system that covers the whole state. So I'm gonna take you all to that system so you can see exactly how I would go about this. So here in Georgia, it's called the gscca.org, and based on where you live at, some states or some counties do it on a county by county basis. So you can look for your county real estate deeds and records online wherever you may live at in the United States, and you can basically go in and be able to do the same thing. So what I'm going to do, and this is the way that I search it, is in Georgia, when someone takes out a loan, there's a security deed that's recorded. So I actually start by looking for the lenders. Who is lending money? And I look for private individuals and companies in particular. Of course, we're going to see all the big banks. That's normal. There's no question about that. However, you can also use the same strategy to identify, private people and then see who they're lending to. All right. So I'm headed right here over to gscca.org, and the party type I'm looking for is grantee. So you can do grantor or grantee here. And the instrument type I'm looking for is a security deed. Now, we have all other different types of instruments that you can research as well. But in this particular case, I'm focused on security deed. I'm going to search in Fulton County because that is the biggest county here in the state of Georgia. And I'm going to look for the past year. So basically, I'm telling the database, show me all grantees of security deeds in Fulton County that have been recorded from March 15th, 2009 to March 15th of 2010. All right. And I'm going to display 100 results per page. Now, right here is where you put the search name. Now, since I don't have a particular name, I actually can just put in the letter and search by the letter and just pull up everyone that begins with this particular letter. So I'm just going to put in B. Simply because bank. B stands for bank. So I'm sure I will get quite a few returns here. So let's see what we got. All right. Okay. So now this is a list of all the different lenders who have security deeds that were recorded in the Fulton County area. And of course, we can see Bank of America is wreaking havoc here with 3,090 deeds recorded, but that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for private individuals or small companies, because those are generally either hard money lenders or private money lenders, and then I can actually do backwards research to determine who they're lending to, because when I pull the security deed, I can take a look at the instrument and I can also see who the money is being lent to. All right, so let's just take a look here at some of the different things we have. The Bank of England, that's interesting. Bank of Upson. Okay, now we get here. Now these are private individuals. This is a trust that's listed here. These are private individuals that actually have security deeds recorded, and they may be private lenders. They may be lending from their IRAs. Something else to look for is an equity trust. That's something I also look for, because I know they're one of the biggest IRA trusts around. in the United States, really. So let's take a look here. Baxter Credit Union, Beachview Funding LLC. So this is a private company that would probably take a look at Houston Trustee. And when you pull this stuff up, you can actually, like I said, take a look and see some of the see who the buyers are as well. Bell Capital Enterprises Inc. Benjamin Michael Gross, Sidney Berger, and this guy here, he has 25 loans, and this is a private name. This guy here. This isn't a bank. Let's take a look and just see quickly what type of loans he's doing and who is he lending to. Okay, so we see this guy has a lot of loans recorded here since going all the way back here. He got 25. The most recent one was done January 26, 2010. So this is a great online tool to see what the loan's for and who he's lending to. So I can see that he lent this money to Inner City Homes LLC. Okay, so this is an investor right here. This is an investor. This is an investor that's getting cash from this private individual to purchase homes. Let's take a quick look at the instrument and just see what type of loan that they're doing, because this also really verifies for you. And I don't know if you can do this in your marketplace, but here we actually have the ability to actually look at the debt instrument that was recorded. So deed to secure debt, short-term balloon. This was done December 3rd, 2009, between Inner City and Mr. Berger here. And what I'm looking for is the loan amount and the term. Okay, so $35,000 from 2009 to 2012. So this is a short-term note, 3 years, $35,000. But 3 years, most hard money lenders don't lend for 3 years. This is generally 6 to 12 months. So that in itself is great. This is somebody that I would probably contact and maybe look at doing business with, in addition to touching bases with the borrower, which is Inner City Homes, to see where they're purchasing at, what type of price points. I can see right here that this particular loan was for $35,000. They probably got the house for maybe $20,000. May have some fixed some rehab costs fixed in there as well. So this is a great strategy to be able to go out and research private individuals and do backwards research to identify private money people, and also find individuals who are buying with cash. I mean, that's the whole purpose of this. Where are the cash buyers? Well, they're right here. You can see right here who they are. Inner City Homes is somebody that I would want to touch bases with. Here's another one. Blackstone Equities Group Inc. So I would just come here, take a look, and let's take a look at the most recent one that they did here. Okay, so Blackstone Equities Group Inc. They lent to ATA Properties Inc. Okay. So let's take a look at their information and see what they have here. All right. So ATA Properties Inc. and the Blackstone Equity Group. And again, I want to see what the loan amount is for and how long it's for. Okay, $35,000, November 1st, 2010. So short-term loan. Small amount. This is obviously another small private lender that you can touch bases with, and here's a buyer. And since they're incorporated, ATA Properties Inc., you generally can do a lookup on the Secretary of State website. Generally, any LLC or incorporation, you can find their address and then mail them directly. You can do a direct mail campaign and be able to touch bases and start building that relationship. But your cash buyers are right there. So there you go. Very simple, quick, and easy. And anybody can do this. I mean, if you have an online database in the area that you're investing in, you can easily pull this up. If not, you might have to do it the old school way and go down to the to the county courthouse. But most metropolitan areas, they do have online systems available. Another strategy that still works and is very effective is you can find cash buyers with direct mail. You can mail to absentee homeowners that have purchased homes within the last 12 months. Now, that's another great strategy. Now, I know it's an offline strategy, but what you do is you create an offline to online marketing campaign, which basically means that you will pull a list of people who have purchased homes in a particular area within the past 12 months that are absentee homeowners, meaning they don't live in the home. All right. And then on the postcard, you'll have, of course, your number and your website where they can go and get more information, or they can go and opt into your list so that way you can start building that relationship. Okay. Also, you can generate seller leads with direct mail as well. You can purchase a list of 60 to 90 day late foreclosure leads. Now, I want to tell you, if you buy these lists, you want to make sure that the data for the foreclosure leads is coming directly from the credit bureaus. If not, then is trash. But you want to get data that's coming directly from the credit bureaus, which you can do. Okay, so you can get 60, 90 day lates and mail these individuals, and you know that they're late because the information is coming right from the credit bureaus. It's being reported by the bank, so they're highly, highly motivated. Now, here are some resources for you, so that way you can actually start implementing some of this stuff. Now, Sales Team Live is actually a company owned by Gary Boomersheim. They actually do a done-for-you service. So basically, they will pull the list for you, scrub the list for you, create the mailing piece, and send it out. So it's a great, great resource. If you want to do it yourself and purchase the list and mail it out, then you can go through I believe Melissa Data or Info USA. You can go and look those two up and request that information. I know Info USA and Melissa Data definitely has the information for the absentee homeowners, because that's not something they get from the credit bureaus. They get that information directly from the county courthouse and the county records. However, for the direct mail piece with the 60, 90 day late foreclosures, I'm not 100% sure. I do know without a doubt that Sales Team Live provides that information. So you can go check those guys out if you want to start mailing and generating a huge list of motivated sellers that way as well. So where's the money? Well, I've already showed you one example of how you can go about and finding people who are lending. But when it comes to marketing for private money, you have to do it in a very discreet and subtle way. So this is my disclaimer. I am not an attorney, so you want to seek professional advice. However, I'm just going to share some of the things that I have done that have led to me either building a relationship or being able to communicate with people who I was able to do business with that have money available. Okay, so these are some of the same things that I would suggest to you that you can do as well without being blatantly advertising that hey, we're looking for private money. You can't do that. You'll get in trouble. Trust me. So basically you want to start joining real estate investing forums and real estate investing social networks. Now, here's the thing. You don't want to waste your time in the forums, lollygagging. You want to be looking specifically for people who are the contributors, mainly the moderators, and find out what type of deals that they're doing. You do want to get some information about what's going on, so you might want to just lurk a little bit, pay attention, and read and see what's going on, and then that way you can start commenting on some of the different threads, putting your name out there. You want to make sure that you make relevant posts to the forums and join the conversations. But after you identify who maybe the movers and shakers are that you can probably partner with and do business with. Now, one of the things that you can do is when you make your post, make sure in your signature file, okay, your signature file is just something that you have whenever you make a post. Right at the bottom, generally you have your name, your URL, your contact information. Well, you want to put something like this, looking to partner on real estate deals. I will do all the work, okay, something like that, and then a little link to your website, which takes them to your private money or your private lenders page. Say, hey, look, I'm looking to partner with some like-minded individuals. I'll basically do all the work and then go from there. But it's a discreet way without you really advertising that you're looking for money. Okay, so very effective strategy. Also, do online deed search for private lenders and send snail mail, just like we went through. I showed you exactly how you can go out and identify these people, find out that they are actively lending money, so there's no question about it. And you have their address, so there's no excuse not to contact these individuals that have cash readily available for you, because most of this money right now, it's not coming from the banks, it's coming from private individuals. So You want to start to build those relationships to be able to fund your deals and get some business done. All right. So good deal. So join funding networks. GoBigNetwork.com and AllWorldPrivateFunding.com. Now, I have not personally received funding from these two networks. However, they are some resources that do lend private money. They basically partner investors and they partner people who need money for various deals, anything from real estate to business startups to just pretty much any type of capital that you can think of. So you might want to go check these resources out as well. That's the GoBigNetwork.com and AllWorldPrivateFunding.com. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to you building relationships with people. And even on the internet or even in person, you want to build relationships, and that's done by giving information, giving value to people, and being part of the conversation. I mean, that's really what it's all about. So, property marketing. One of the other questions I got is, how can I get my properties distributed to a bunch of different places? Well, this is one of the most easy and effective methods to get your properties out there, and that's vflyer.com and postlets.com. Now, I'm sure a lot of you may have already heard of this. If you have not, these two sites are syndication sites, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. We'll go back out here to the net, and we'll go to vflyer.com. And basically what they do is you can actually create a flyer on their system, and they'll distribute it to all these different sites: Zillow, Yahoo, Google Base, Trulia, Hotpads, all the major sites where you will want to get your properties listed. So it's a great resource to syndicate any of the deals that you have, any of the properties that you have, without you having to go to all these different places and post them. They also sync up with your social networking accounts too. So Twitter, Facebook, it does all of that. So between vFlyer and Postlets is a great resource for you to start syndicating all your properties once you get those properties. Okay. Another thing is, when you create a flyer with vFlyer or Postlets, you also have the ability to they give you some code that you can take and start posting that information to Craigslist and Kijiji as well. Kijiji is another online classified site that's very similar to Craigslist. They have nowhere near the amount of traffic, but they do get a good fair amount of traffic, enough to make it worth your while to still post it on there. In addition to that, these two strategies, when you're posting your properties, are also good for SEO purposes. A lot of people aren't aware of this, but Craigslist ranks very well in the search engines. So when you're posting something to Craigslist, whether it's a property or anything else, a lot of times it will get indexed and ranked by Google. It would depend, of course, on how competitive the particular keyword is. But for some long tail keywords, which mean 3 or more keywords, they will show up. Okay, so something to keep in mind. Single property websites. One of the other questions that I received is, how can I create single property websites where basically that website is dedicated exclusively to this one property? And a great place to do that is Weebly.com, okay, Weebly.com and Blogger.com. Now, these two sites, you can go and create, they're free open sites. You can build websites, you can add video, you can add pictures, you can add opt-in boxes to generate leads. I mean, they're very cool with the flexibility, and they're free. So I would recommend, if you wanted to create a site, that you would go to, say, a Weebly.com and then create the domain name with the site address, okay, with the property address. So if it's 225 Main Street, Atlanta, then I would create a site called 225mainstreet.com or 225mainstreetatlanta.com, okay, something like that. So now I'm marketing my property directly. So when they come to that site, that's all they see. They might see a vFlyer post. They may see a vFlyer widget, which is something that you can put onto the site. Maybe I might have a video of the property there along with some pictures, and of course a form where they can fill out the form, so that way they can either make an offer on the property or inquire to get more information about the property as well. So these are some great sites, some great Web 2.0 sites that you can use for marketing your properties on the internet. And not to mention that these are also authority websites that rank very well in the search engines. So meaning that it will get indexed, picked up, and when people type in looking for that area, it's likely that these particular sites could show up. Okay, and we're going to talk about some of the different optimization strategies to make sure that happens later on. So good stuff there. All right, so moving right along, reviews and recommendations. Now, I've received some inquiries about some other products, and do I recommend any products or recommend any particular things? And I'm not one to recommend something unless I've tried it or tested it or I've seen how it works. So I want to give you a few different resources for you to see for yourself, basically. realestatecoursereviews.com is a great website. They have pretty much all the major gurus, courses, and products on there, and there are honest feedback from users, people who have bought the products, used the products, tested the products. So that's a great resource for you to go and review something if you're considering purchasing. Also, biggerpockets.com. It's a social networking site for real estate investors, and there are some forums on there that talks about some of the different products that people, or some of the different information marketers or real estate guys have out there. So that's also a great place. Also a great place to connect with people and meet with people as well. And of course, realestateinvestor.com, which is another real estate related social networking site. And you can essentially do the same thing there as well. Go there, check out the site, make connections with people, as well as identify and find other products and course reviews. Now, I was asked about Freedom Soft because a lot of people know that I promoted it. That is a good platform, especially if you don't have a lot of stuff already in place. It's a good platform for you to start with. I also recommend openroad3.com, which used to be Real eFlow. Now these are both real estate platforms. Okay, they basically provide sites. They provide ways to capture leads. They provide a whole database to manage and run your real estate business. Now, which one you decide to go with, it's up to you. It's whatever your preference is. I do know that OpenRoad 3 is getting ready to do a new release, and they've updated and they've come out with a lot of cool things recently. So I would definitely take a look at it. But they're both good platforms. So those are my reviews and my recommendations for the real estate side. Okay, so. That's pretty much it. That's it for real estate. I mean, those are all the questions that people had, and I wanted to make sure that I addressed those questions. I said I was going to answer everything and every question that I got. So that covers the real estate side of it. So now we're going to jump hard and heavy into the internet marketing side. So with that said, let's move forward. Oh, of course, REO Gold Miner. I cannot forget. If you're looking for REO properties and you want to get deals without you having to scour the internet, go to REO Gold Miner. I mean, it's very simple. You go there, type in your property address, pull up the list, export the list, and send out offers you can use softwares like MLS Gorilla to automate your whole offer process. So, I mean, it's just a no-brainer when it comes to finding REOs online. Now, moving on to the internet marketing component. So, when you're marketing online, and I don't care what niche I don't care if you're doing real estate, I don't care if you're selling plums, I don't care, I mean, whatever you're doing, you need to do some research. You need to know what's going on with your market. Okay, so you need to be able to properly choose your market and your niche. You want to know, is there a huge demand in your marketplace? One of the worst things that you can do as an internet marketer is create your product first. And here's why. If you spend time, energy, money, and effort building a product and you bring that product to market and it doesn't sell, you've wasted all the time and all the energy that you could have been focusing on developing and identifying what people want. So you want to do market and niche research first to find out if there's even a demand for your product or your service. Okay, are people spending money? If people are not spending money, then that's probably not the best market for you to go in. You want to make sure that you're in a market where there is cash. Okay, how big is your market? Is the market that you're going after, is it just a local market, where you can just market to people in your surrounding area, in your city, in your state? Is it a national market? Is it a market that you can go after all across the United States, or is it international? Okay, how big is your market? These are things that you need to take into consideration when you're looking at marketing a product or service online. All right. So, how do you determine that? How do you determine what's a good market to go after? Okay, how do I do that? Well, I'm going to show you how we use a tool that Google created called Insight for Search. Okay, so that's going to be the next step. And then once we actually have done that, then we can determine, is there money in the marketplace? Well, how do we determine is there money in the marketplace? Simple. Do you see other people selling similar products and services? If other people are spending money on advertising, and especially if it's very competitive, then it's pretty safe to assume that there is definitely money in that marketplace. All right. And then keyword research. Okay. Once you've been able to identify a profitable market, then you want to go and do some keyword research to find out what are people searching for exactly. Okay. Exactly what are people seeking when they're looking to purchase something or do something within that marketplace. So we're going to discuss that as well. So Insight for Search, is there money in the market, and keyword research. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head out to the internet and we're going to start with Insight for Search. Now, a lot of people want to start internet marketing, and one of the most expensive things you can sell on the internet is houses. Of course, I mean, you're talking hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars for a house. However, there's still a lot of profitable niches online that you can go after, that you can market to. All right. So this is Google Insight for Search, and basically, this allows me to identify search trends in the marketplace. What are the search trends? And drill down to the country level, to the state level, as well as the city level as far as the amount of searches. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to look for web search. I'm going to leave it for worldwide, but I'm going to do only the last 12 months. So I want to see the searches for the last 12 months. And let's go and let's look for a category that I know that there's a big market for the weight loss category. So let's just do weight loss. Okay. Let's type in weight loss here. So I'm gonna select my category, which will fall under health, and I'm gonna do a search. So basically, what Google is doing is it's showing me the search volume and the popularity of the trends, and you can see here that this just ticked up. Now, why do you think this is? Here it is, December 09 going into January. This is all New Year's resolutions right here. These are all New Year's resolutions for weight loss that people were making and looking to find out how they can lose weight. And you can see that it dropped off a little bit here. Okay. Now, one of the other things that you want to look at is you can also search by regions. What are the hottest regions for weight loss? Well, not surprisingly, the United States is definitely one of the regional areas for weight loss. And this is something else you want to pay attention to here. There's actual search terms which people are using. Now, here is one of the most popular search terms, weight loss diet. These are all the most popular top searches. Now, these are the rising searches right here. Okay. HCG weight loss. I don't know what HCG weight loss is, but let's click on it and dig a little bit deeper. Okay, so HGC weight loss is obviously popular only within the United States, and it may be some sort of new diet, but I'm looking at just some of the keyword terms: HCG diet, weight loss injections, HCG injections, weight loss shots. So it's probably some sort of weight loss shot that people are seeking information on. So let's take this a step further. It's quite obvious that there's definitely a market within the United States for HCG weight loss. Let's dig a little bit deeper and let's see what's going on in the marketplace. Let's see if there's money in a marketplace for this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Google here, type in HCG weight loss. All right, so I just did a search for HCG weight loss, and there are a lot of paid searches. Excuse me, a lot of paid advertising for this particular product. Free HGC oral drops, original HCG diet. Okay, there are a lot of advertisers for this particular product or type of product. I'm going to click here on show all advertiser info. So this is definitely something, if I was looking at getting into the diet market, weight loss is a huge and it's a broad market. So I would want to drill down just like we did here and look at other keyword terms or other niches or other particular products that I could market in the marketplace instead of just going after weight loss. That's way too general. So HCG weight loss, though, may be something that we may want to pursue. So I see that there's money here. Okay, people are spending money for HCG weight loss. Let's see the amount of searches and let's see the type of money that's being spent. And the way that we do that is we use Google's keyword research tool. So let's go to Google again, just type in keyword tool. Okay, and it's the first one that comes up, the Google AdWords keyword tool. All right, so the only thing I have to do now is just paste in my keyword. So HCG weight loss. So let's do a little keyword research on HCG weight loss and see what we come up with. Now, so HCG weight loss injections, this is a global search. I want to see what type of money people are spending. So I'm going to show estimated average cost per click. Okay, I want to know what people are spending for these keywords. So HCG weight loss shots, $2.12 per click for this particular keyword. And all these other keywords are 5 cents, 5 cents, but they get a lot of global search volume. The local search volume doesn't look that high except for this particular keyword here. So I might want to see exactly what other products are available for HCG weight loss and see exactly what some of the advertisers are selling. Okay, because I'm surprised that these keywords are that cheap for a weight loss type of program. It looks like my browser just froze up here, so let me. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so 5 cents, 5 cents, but it has a high competition. So I can see here advertiser competition. This is pretty high, and even here, but Google is saying 5 cents. So either this is wrong or they're not reporting the right the right information, or it just may be a niche that just really has not been tapped into yet. So that's something to also take into consideration. Let's see. Let's just do a search by sort by search volume. Okay, HCG weight loss, 74,000 monthly global search volume. So this is globally. So this is obviously an international search term, just not here in the United States. So I will do a little bit more due diligence and a little bit more research. I would see if there's a product. So let's see if there's a product for sale. Let me do a search here. HCG weight loss affiliate program. Let me just see if there are any products that we might be able to market here. HCG diet. And also what you can do is look at some of the sponsored links too when you're looking at marketing or promoting a particular product or service, and see if they have an affiliate program. So HCG Diet Direct, yourhcg.com. I'm just going to click on some of these and take a look. And this is exactly how I would do, what I'm doing now is exactly how I would do the market research to determine, if this is something that I want to go after. Okay. Store locator, HCG diet. HCG Direct Secured. Okay, so HCG Direct Secured, they may have an affiliate program. I would want to just check them out and see if there's something here that we may want to market. Okay, here's one, Affiliate Scout. Let's see here. HCG Weight Loss Cure, a supplemental guide to Dr. Simon's pounds and inches as referred. Okay, payment threshold $10. They pay by check, and this is a ClickBank product. Okay, this is a ClickBank product, and let's see here. Write a review for HGC weight loss. Okay, so there is an affiliate program that we can promote here, and I'm sure if we dig a little bit deeper, that we can find some more. But this is essentially how we just do basic market research. We do insight for search. We start at the top level, and then we drill down. We look and see if there are people marketing that product, if there's money in the market, and if so, then we'll do some more basic keyword research and go a little bit deeper. Now, the next thing, and I kind of jumped ahead of myself, is how do we monetize the marketplace? Well, of course, affiliate marketing is probably the easiest way to start getting into any market and start marketing a product or service to make money on the internet. So you can do ClickBank offers. ClickBank is a marketplace that allows you to sign up as an affiliate. They have thousands upon thousands of digital products. Okay, it's a digital marketplace. They don't sell physical products, only digital products. But you can sign up as an affiliate and you can promote any of the different products that are available in the marketplace. In ClickBank, they actually send you a check every 2 weeks. Okay, every 2 weeks, like clockwork, they pay out, and that's why so many people like ClickBank, because they actually pay on time when it comes to promoting affiliate offers. Also, PLR stands for Private Label Rights Products. Now, PLR can be very, very lucrative simply because you can buy licensing from different companies, meaning that they will create the books or the training materials or the guides or any of the information, so that way you don't have to sit around trying to create a product. You can actually buy private label rights, which you have ownership of. You can write your name on there and claim it as your own and begin to market it. So that's a very, very quick way to get into business online selling information products by using PLR. Okay. CPA offers. CPA stands for cost per action, and basically what CPA offers is when you have someone that has a product that they want to market, but instead of them going to, say, Google or Yahoo and paying per click, they'll pay per action, meaning that if someone fills out a form or if someone purchases a product, then you'll get paid a commission. So there are a lot of different CPA networks available. Probably one of the best places to start looking for different offers to promote is OfferVault. So OfferVault.com. Basically, what OfferVault has done is actually taken all the different CPA offers that are out there from all the different CPA companies and put them into one place. And so it's like a search engine, a CPA offer. So it's a very, very cool marketplace for you to go and look at. We'll go take a look at it as well. And of course, like I said, becoming an affiliate of the company itself. If there's a particular company, like I believe Jenny Craig has their own internal affiliate program. Some of the larger companies will have their own internal affiliate program that you can start promoting their product or service and make commissions off of as well. Okay. And Amazon.com. Amazon is the grandfather or godfather, I should say, of affiliate marketing. I mean, they started it. They started the affiliate marketing, and they're still a huge company. So that's also a great place where you can start marketing products and services, physical products and services, through Amazon.com. So another great resource. So let's go take a quick look. I want to show you the ClickBank marketplace, and I also want to show you the OfferVault marketplace, so you can see how we will go and look for different offers and see what's available. So let's jump over to ClickBank first. Go to clickbank.com. You can actually go to the ClickBank marketplace. So here we are. So these are the different categories that they have available Let's go to health and fitness. And these are some of the more popular products. But you can actually do searches. You can do an advanced search if you want to and search by particular keywords. I'm just going to type in HCG and just see if anything comes up. And you can sort by category. Let's do health. See health and fitness. And these other stats here, basically what these mean is like gravity. That just shows how popular an item is. So common knowledge says when it comes to internet marketing is you want to promote products that have a higher gravity over 100 or more, meaning that more people are promoting it and that it's popular. That may or may not always be the case, but you can use that as a filter. If you want to make a minimum, commission, a percentage of commission, you can actually filter by that. You can see how much you can get paid per sale. So if you want to make at least $25 per sale, I can filter that out. And generally, I don't promote anything that I'm not going to make at least $25 or more on. So that's something you want to be aware of. Also, future. Basically, what this means is that they actually have some sort of recurring payment built in with their product. So not only will you make money on the upfront sale, you also make money on residual income as well. So that's another way to sort the ClickBank marketplace. Percentage of sales, the amount of that referrals, how much traffic is actually coming there to those offers, how much of that actually referred traffic, and then there's additional advanced things that you can sort by, such as if they have upsells, if they actually have shippable media, different languages, and of course the different billing types. So I'm just going to put $25 and I'm going to do health and fitness and I'm going to put in HCG just to see if there's anything that's here. So there's nothing under HCG. Let's just do a search general for weight loss. So health and fitness. Okay. So the Diet Solution Program, they pay out $27.85 per sale, plus they have a future rebill commission of $28.23. You make 75% of the commissions up front, and that it has a very, very high refund rate. That's what referred. And then we have Gravity, and which is 214. So let's take a look at this. Take a look at this offer here. And this is another thing that I also do. Is also take a look at the site and see if it's a good site. Does it look like something that someone would come to and buy? This one, it has an okay landing page. It's not all that good. So I'm gonna take a look at something else. Let's see. No sales pitch. Boost sales. No. Final phase fat loss. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Okay, final phase fat loss. This looks okay. Sales letter has some testimonials in there, and then I also look to see if they're capturing names as well. But this looks like a pretty good sales letter. It looks like a lot of good bit of product that comes with it. I have $137, so this probably has a pretty good payout. What's the payout on this? $36 per sale, no future sale, just $36. So it's a one-time hit. So this is basically, how I'll come and evaluate and look at different offers that I may want to promote. That I may want to promote to make commissions when I'm selling products on the internet. So this is ClickBank. Let's go over to Offer Vault and let's take a look there and see what we can find there. Now you do have to have a membership. It's free though. You don't have to pay anything. So you just have to sign up one time in order to get access. So here you can actually search for. You can use keywords and search for different offers they have available. You can do all offers, new offers. You can actually segment it by the different networks, and these are all the different affiliate networks that are available to search from. I'm going to exclude the ClickBank network because we just came from there, but they also have ClickBank here as well. So I'm just going to type in weight loss. So let's see. right, so I'm doing a search for weight loss, and I'm gonna see what offers they have. I spelled that wrong. Let's try that again. Okay, here we go. All right, 272 results. So these are the different offers that are available with weight loss. And some of them pay out on leads, some of them pay out on sales. So this is a offer. It pays $8.50 per lead. The network is Elite Clicks Media, and I'm familiar with this company. It's a good company to work with as far as promoting CPA offers. They give their people a lot of training as well. They don't have a landing page preview. Generally, I like to take a look at the landing page and see what they have. But let's see. Okay, it's coming up now. So basically, let me explain the difference between sales and leads. You have some companies that will pay out on a sale. Remember, it's all cost per action, CPA. So it'll pay out either on a sale when someone actually takes out the credit card and purchase, or it'll pay on a lead. And that lead can just be for someone filling out a form. So you can see here, first name, last name, phone number, email address, zip code. So if someone fills out this form, they'll pay $8.50 just for someone taking that action. Okay. So if you did a good job at pre-selling that individual during the marketing process, then it's a very good chance that they will fill out the form and you'll get a commission of $8.50. So basically the way this works is, as long as it does not cost you more than $8.50 to turn your visitors into a lead, you're making money. So you can spend, as much as you want to, up to $8, $8 per sale. Of course, you want to shoot for at least 100% ROI on any of your marketing campaigns when you're doing CPA offers or ClickBank offers or things like that. But that's essentially it. So you can go to OfferVault and sign up. It's free. You can go to ClickBank and sign up. It's free. Now, I will say this: each of the individual networks that are on OfferVault, you do have to get an approval. Okay, you do have to get an approval. It's not like you can just come in and say, "Hey, I want to promote," and they'll automatically promote you. They'll allow you to promote. You have to go and sign up. There is a pre-screening process, and they do that just to cut down on fraud, to make sure that you are a real person and you're not sending any scam traffic or anything like that their way. So that's pretty much it for that. When it comes to finding a marketplace and how to monetize the market, so we've gone through and we've done some market research. We've chosen a niche. We've found some different products that we may be able to promote, so that way we can start to monetize the marketplace. Okay, and now what you can do is you need to start sending traffic to it. Okay, I mean, you did the research, you've identified something that makes sense. You have a product that looks like it'll convert and sell, and you need to send traffic to the site. Oh, one other thing, you can create your own product. Now, of course, I recommend that this is not the best or the fastest way to start off. If you already have a product to sell, that's one thing, but it's easier to start selling someone else's product, get it working, then converting, and then place your product in front of the traffic sources. So we're going to talk about those traffic sources next. So moving on, traffic method number one. So this is the first traffic method, pay-per-click. Everybody knows about pay-per-click marketing. If you do not know what pay-per-click marketing is, we're going to talk about it. So these are the top three. You have Google, Yahoo, and MSN. Now, the reason that I suggest you start with pay-per-click marketing, everyone says, a lot of people say start with SEO because it's free traffic, but it's not free. It takes time. So you're going to either pay time or you're going to pay money. Now, you can start using pay-per-click traffic to generate traffic to your site very cheaply. It doesn't cost that much money if you do it properly. All right. However, it gives you data. Now, why is that important? It's important because if you're going to take the time to optimize for particular keywords, doesn't it make sense to test those keywords and know that they've made you money already? Well, you can use pay-per-click traffic, buy traffic instantly instead of having to wait, and then identify the keywords that are making you money. So now when you start to optimize, you're actually optimizing with a purpose. You're doing SEO for keywords, okay, that actually have been proven to work, that have already been proven to generate cash for you. All right, it doesn't make sense to throw money after or to throw work after something that you know is not going to work. All right, now here's how I suggest you start with PPC. There are many different PPC courses out there. There are many different classes out there. This is what I have done. This is what I have had success with, and this has been the most easiest way, and this is the way that I suggest anyone that gets into PPC start. Now, there are two types of PPC. You have the search network, and you have the content network, okay? I suggest you start with the content network, all right? Start with the Google Content Network. Now, let me show you the difference between the two, okay? There are two differences here, okay? Now, when you go to Google and you type in a keyword like weight loss, all right, this is the search network. These are people who are paying to have their ads displayed right here when you go and do a particular search. I'm not suggesting you start here because these keywords are expensive. When you're advertising on the search network, you have to deal with some fierce competition. They also have to deal with Google's quality score, and they're very, very, very stringent. I mean, that's a whole webinar in itself. But let me just show you the difference, okay? So let's go to the Google keyword tool. Let's do a search for weight loss. I just want to show you, the type of prices that people are spending per click, okay, per click. So let's see, weight loss systems, $15.86 per click, meaning that if someone visits and types in weight loss and they see your site on the ads and they click there, it's going to cost you $15. Weight loss system, $7.06 a click. Weight loss diet, $6.17. These prices are ridiculous for the search network. Now, when you're talking about advertising in a content network, you can pretty much almost cut that in half immediately and get it much, much, much cheaper than that, okay? So let me show you what the content network is. So let's do I'm going to look here and see if I can pull up some different sites that may have advertising, so that way you can see the difference. Now, if you've ever been just kind of looking around on different websites and you'll see these little ads that say ads by Google, that's the content network, okay? Now these ads here, these are sponsored links. These aren't, actually these are Google ads. I can see it right here in the bottom of the screen. Right here, if you look right here, when I put my mouse here, you see it says Google Ads double click network. So these are Google ads in the content network. Okay, this is what we call interruption marketing, meaning that they're not searching for a particular thing. However, you have ads here that stand out. Okay, this is also another advertisement. And this is one of the more popular types. These are text ads in the content network. These are banner ads in the content network. These are banners with images that people are displaying. Let's see if they have any more other ads here. Well, these are some more sponsored links right here at the bottom as well. Look at this, yourhcg.com, the entire real HCG diet. Okay, so more people advertising here on the content network. Here, okay, ads by Google. Here we go. Here's some more content network ads that you can see. These are people who are bidding on keywords, but they're not using the search network. They're using the content network, so that way their ads can show up on other people's sites that's relevant. Okay, so you see this is free dieting. Okay, well, all the ads here are relevant to this site. Okay, let's see here. No ads on this site. Are there any ads on this site? I don't see any. It looks like they're just promoting their own affiliate offers. And let's see here. There's no ads on his site, but this guy's promoting his own individual product. So those are the difference. I mean, so now you know the difference between a search network and a content network. I recommend you start in the content network. Okay, it's like I said, it's just much easier to get started. And I'm gonna suggest when you get started with the content network, you're gonna use image ads and text ads with high volume keywords, meaning that keywords that are getting a lot of searches. Okay, those are the keywords that you want to use. You want to use image ads and text ads that are getting a lot of searches. Google also has an image ad builder for your image ads. So if you don't know graphic design, or you don't have someone you can go out and hire, you can actually use Google's own image ad builder to build your display ads. Okay. Now there's some other resources out there as well. However, I don't have all the time in the world to cover all those different things that are available. But just know they do have that. Also, now this is huge, and even if none of this stuff makes sense to you, that's okay, because I'm gonna talk to you about how you can outsource a lot of this stuff. So if all this stuff is new to you and it's like, this is just way over my head, don't worry about that. But I do want to mention something. Now this is a super sneaky trick that's coming soon called retargeting, and that's why the content network and image ads are going to be very important. Write this down. Retargeting is going to change how marketing is done in the content network. Okay, and let me just give you a brief explanation of what retargeting is. All right, so let's say I was on this site and I clicked on an ad here. Let's say I clicked on an image ad here. Okay, let's say I clicked right here on this image ad, and I went to the site. I didn't purchase anything. I didn't opt in. I didn't take any action. Okay, well, what happens is when I clicked on this link, there was a cookie that was placed on my browser. Okay, so from now on, if I go to any other sites that are in the content network, I will see this ad. This ad will literally stalk me any website that I go to. And if you've been on the internet and you've seen this particular ad that you may have clicked on, and you've seen it in several different places, and it seems everywhere you go this ad follows you, that's what's happening. You're being retargeted. Okay, so it's a great way to market, and it's a super ninja, and it's really going to revolutionize the content network marketing. So very cool stuff there. All right, so PPC. Start with the content network. Once you start with the Google Content Network, you got everything going there. Then you can start with the Yahoo Content Network and the MSN Content Network as well. So, traffic method number 2, social media. Now, social media is one of my favorite things. I absolutely love social media. However, a lot of people are not doing social media the correct way. They're using social media as a direct marketing strategy, and you can to some extent, but social media was created to be social. I mean, plain and simple. I mean, when you're talking about Facebook, Twitter, and blogs, using social media syndication and Ping FM and fan page squeeze pages, I'm going to share with you exactly step by step how this works. So, step 1, this is the proper way to use social media if you're going to market. You're going to create relevant content, okay? And this is what this all boils down to. Whether it's video content or article content, you want to create valuable, relevant content that the people that you're connecting with and that you have that you're doing relationships that you have relationships with. Okay, you want to give them content that's going to be relevant to them. So you're going to give them information that's going to help them in some way, shape, or form. So you want to create content and you want to have that on a blog, okay? If you're going to be doing social networking, you must have a blog, period, point blank. I recommend that you have your own WordPress blog on your own domain that you host. That would be the recommendation, okay, for everybody. So you want to have your own blog where you can post your content. You want to give relevant content. Now, once you've actually taken the time and you've created the video content or you created the article content, then you want to syndicate your content through the social sphere. Social sphere is what I call it. It's a made up word. The social sphere. But basically, you want to syndicate your content and updates through the social sphere, along with personal blurbs from time to time. So basically, what that means is that when you create content, you want to notify people, hey, I just wrote this real cool article. You might want to come check this out. Or I got some very cool information. Or if there's a conversation that's taking place, on a Web 2.0 site like Facebook, or somebody had mentioned something very popular and is getting a lot of comments, then you comment, you join a conversation. You say, hey, that's funny. I just wrote an article about that. Da 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 da. Okay, and then you can syndicate that. So now once you syndicate it, of course, that content, it intrigues your friends, it intrigues your followers, your buddies, and they click on the link that you left in your updates or in your post or in your feeds, depending on what you're using, whether it's Facebook or Twitter, okay? And then those individuals come back to your site, okay? So all your social pals and friends, they come back to your site where you over-deliver with content. You give them exactly what you told them you was going to give them, all right? So when they come back there, they're able to see the content, but then of course you also have them either subscribe to your newsletter or subscribe to your feed. So it's not intrusive. It's not something that you're not going to send them directly to a squeeze page when you're syndicating and giving content and information. Okay. So what you want to do to start syndicating your content is you want to use Ping FM. That's ping.fm. And basically here's how this works. Okay. Instead of you having to go to 30 or 40 different social networking sites, you can use Ping FM to create all your social accounts, and you can post from there. So the way it will work is I would create a blog post, post it to my blog, then I would log into Ping FM and notify all the social networks that I just made a new blog post, or that I just made this new whatever the case may be. Okay, and actually I will show you my Ping FM account so you can see exactly what I'm referring to here. And just to show you the networks that they cover, these are all the different networks. So you can syndicate your content to all these networks at one go, okay? So any of your updates, all right here: Twitter, Facebook, Facebook pages, MySpace, Ning, LinkedIn, Tumblr, FriendFeed, Plurk, Blogger, High Five, Zonga, WordPress.com. I mean, you name it. You can pretty much syndicate your content quickly and easily. So basically what you do is, say you create a new blog post, you would come here, you would type it in here. Hey, I just found this cool info and I decided to put it on my blog or whatever. And just put a link back to your blog and hit ping it. And basically, I have these sites linked. So when I ping it, it automatically syndicates to all of these different sites: Facebook, Facebook pages, MySpace, Ning, LinkedIn, Tumblr. It updates all of these sites automatically for me in one shot. So I don't have to spend, 10 hours on the social networks. You can do this effectively in a very, very, very short period of time. Okay, it does not have to take up a lot of your time to do this. But that's how you properly drive traffic off the social networks and get them back to your site without being spammy or without appearing to be someone that's just there to sell them something. But you're building relationships, you're communicating, and you're giving good content. And it just so happens that you update the content on a regular basis. But once you get people on your email list, okay, then you can start sending them offers and information, because now it's, there's reciprocity that sets in place because you've taken the time to educate them. You've taken the time to give them information that they want and that they have been seeking. So if you have an offer to make, it doesn't hurt. And that's how you can start monetizing social media. Now, if you do want to create squeeze pages from within social media, then there is no better place to do that than Facebook. Okay, fan page squeeze pages are the way to market on Facebook. Facebook, and I'm sure some of you may have heard about all the different revolutionary software and revolutionary programs out there that are teaching Facebook ads, and it's true. I mean, Facebook has over 400 million users and growing. The average user spends over 20 minutes on Facebook per day. I mean, that's a lot of time, and that's a lot of impressions. So how can you capitalize on that? How can you build a list? Using Facebook? You do that with fan pages, your fan page squeeze page. And you can basically create a squeeze page from within Facebook and drive traffic there. Now, Facebook is very funny about their ads. If you create a squeeze page on an external site outside of Facebook and you try to buy ads, 9 times out of 10, Facebook is going to turn your ad down. Just plain and simple. They're very funny about that. But if you create your squeeze page internally on their site on Facebook, then they know it's trusted, it's good, they can review it, they will approve your ad just like that in a matter of minutes. So let me just show you, for those of you who aren't familiar with the Facebook squeeze page. I want to go to my fan page. So this is my fan page. So this is a Facebook squeeze page. So basically, people come here. I can buy traffic from Facebook and send them directly to this page where they can join my fan page and I can communicate with them through my fan page updates, or they can opt in. Now this is my Aweber code. This is an Aweber form code. You can even embed videos with with Facebook. This is awesome. I mean, the fact that you can put videos on your fan page, you can, put opt-in boxes on your fan page, you can make it look however you want to. This is another fan page squeeze page that I have as well, where people can either opt in or they can click here and they can watch a video. So it's a lot of cool things you can do with your fan pages, and this is the way that you squeeze traffic from Facebook. Okay, and actually the lucky winner tonight, who gets Facebook fan page secrets, they'll see exactly how to do that. I cover all that step by step. Unfortunately, I do not have enough time on this call to show you how to build one of these things. But just know, if you're going to market with a squeeze page using Facebook, this is the way to do it, through a fan page. Okay, and a lot of times you don't even have to put the opt-in box right here. You can just have a call to action. Click here for more information. So send them to your fan page or the landing page. Let them get the information, pre-sell them, and then have somewhere where they can click that takes them to the squeeze page. And they're more than likely to opt in because they have already been pre-screened, because they clicked on your Facebook ad, they came to the fan page, they seen what you had to offer, and they clicked to get more information. So that's probably a very, very qualified lead for your business. Okay. All right. So that's how you can begin to leverage your social media traffic. Okay, you want to again create content on your blog or your main website. You want to syndicate your content through the social sphere, along with personal blurbs. You also want to make sure that your content is intriguing and funny, and have people come to view your content. And then once they're there, have them sign up or opt into your newsletter, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so that is the proper way that you want to do that. So moving right along. I told you we had a lot to cover, and I'm just getting warmed up. We still got a lot more to go here. So traffic method number 3, SEO. Now, a lot of you may have heard the term SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And basically, when it comes to SEO, you have two types. You have on-page SEO and you have off-page SEO. Okay, on-page SEO that covers your title of your web page, your meta tags, your description, your keywords, your H1 tag, your alt text, anchor text, internal linking structure, your page layout, and blogs. Now, if everything I just said sound Greek, don't worry about it. It's okay. You don't have to know all of this stuff, but I wanted to educate you and let you know what on-page SEO is. Off-page SEO really is just really comprised of backlinks. That's really what it boils down to. Google algorithm is built on is all about backlinks. Votes. Are you getting links from directories that have anchor text backlinks from directories and other authority sites? Okay, Google looks at who is linking to you. That's how they determine how popular your site is. So you want to have a combination of both. You want to have the on-page SEO and you want to have the off-page SEO. So let me show you an example of both on-page and off-page SEO. I'm going to go to one of my sites here. Let's see, Atlanta foreclosure-deals.com. Okay. All right. So this is a basic squeeze page, and this is my title. Okay, I want to show this to you here so you can see. This is right here is what you see. This is the title of the web page. Okay, and it's relevant to the keyword. It's obviously my keyword is Atlanta foreclosure. You can see I have that multiple times here, but let me show you what's going on here behind the scenes. This is the code that's going on behind the scenes. This is what you don't see. So this is the title: Atlanta foreclosures, foreclosure deals, Atlanta free report. This is the meta tags right here. Okay, and you have your description. Atlanta foreclosure deals has the best wholesale investment real estate in the Metro Atlanta area. That's the description. Okay, that shows up in the search engines. Also keywords: Atlanta foreclosure, Atlanta real estate investing, foreclosure property. Okay, that's also something that the search engines look at when they crawl and they look and see that information. Also we have our H1 tag. Well, what's the H1 tag? Basically, it's our header tag, our header 1 tag that the search engines like to see. And generally, you want to have your keyword, your main keyword, as your H1 tag, or in the H1 tag. And you can see I have that here, Atlanta foreclosure deals, and you can see here H1. Okay, H1. All right, and then also alt text. So what's alt text? Well, basically, what happens is the search engines, they cannot read the images. They don't know what the images say. So in order to be able to identify what these images are about, you have to put an alt text. So let me show you. I'm going to click here on properties, and you can see here that it has the image, and then it has alternate text: find Atlanta foreclosures. So this is what the search engines would, the search engine bots will see. They will see find Atlanta foreclosures. That's the alt text for this particular image on the website here. Let's go over to this one here, and you'll see here Atlanta foreclosures. So that's how the search engines will interpret this particular image. And this one, cheap Atlanta foreclosure. So you see I have my keyword and my alt text as well. All right. The internal linking structure is just how your site links internally within itself. Now, what I recommend is that you have a WordPress blog on any site that you have. Even if it's a static HTML site, you still want to have a WordPress blog, because WordPress has an awesome internal linking structure. Google actually loves it, and just the way that it was designed and developed makes it great for SEO. Okay, so you want to have a WordPress blog on any site that you have, or you can have it as the main site, and I'll show you another example of that as well. The page layout. This is also important. This squeeze page was designed to be effective for generating leads, period. I have a header, I have a headline. Okay. Finally, you found the best resources online. I have bullet points. So, and this basically, the way that this is laid out is how we read things. We read, generally read from left to right. So my eyes go here, here, okay, here, and here. So I'm looking here, and this is why I set up this way, because I'm going to read the headline first. I'm going to come here. I'll see you want my name and email address. And I see, okay, these are the bullet points. And basically, I would have made a decision generally right here at the headline, if it's something I want to even give my name and email address for. So when you see squeeze pages, they're laid out like this for a particular reason. Okay, so you want to make sure that when you build your squeeze pages, that you have a very similar layout. I'll show you another site for another product that I promote. And you can see pretty much the same things, the same type of layout. Okay, so here I have a headline. Here I have a video, an opt-in box. Okay, it's laid out this way for a particular reason. So pay attention as you start to look at different sites and you're on the internet. Pay attention to the layout of some of these sites. It will really start to stand out for you. Take note of good ones that really stand, that make you want to give you their name and email address. Those are usually good squeeze pages. So pay attention to that. All right. Off-page SEO. So backlinks and directories. Basically, you want to get backlinks. It's one thing to have your main site, but people need to be able to find you from other places. Okay, your one website is not enough out of the billions of web pages that are on the internet. You need to be in as many places as you can. So that's what backlinks are for. But you want to get backlinks from relevant sites, okay, and very high authority sites. And we're going to talk about how to start creating backlinks from high authority sites by doing what we call content syndication. Okay, so all right. So traffic method number 4, articles. Article writing and syndication tools. So articles is a tried and true method to generate traffic on the internet. They just work hands down. Okay. It's also a great way to start syndicating your content and getting those backlinks that we were talking about. So those backlinks that I was discussing in a previous slide. This will help you start laying the foundation from getting quality backlinks from trusted authority websites. Now, when you write your articles, generally you want to have your articles anywhere between 400 to 1,000 keywords. 400 to 1,000 words. You want to make sure that you use relevant keywords in the title and the article body. So, if you're marketing in the weight loss niche, you want to have something that references the particular product or a particular keyword that has to do with what you are promoting. All right. You also want to make sure that keyword is in the article body. Okay, that's also important. When you write your resource box, that's the little box at the bottom, your resource box or your author's box or your bio box is what they call it. You want to make sure that you have a call to action in that box. Okay. So, and I'll show you an example here in a bit, but you want to have a call to action in that box. So make sure that when you write your articles and you write your autobiography, your bio, and you want to make sure you have a call to action. So instead of just having your name, my name and my URL, I want to have my name. I want to have for more information on how this product can help you lose weight in 10 days, go here. Okay, that's a call to action. So you want to tell them to do something once they finish reading your content. Once you have created your article, you've created your resource box, you want to manually submit to the big boys. The big boys are what I call those are the 800-pound gorillas in the article market, and that is Ezine Articles and GoArticles.com. Okay, you want to manually submit those your articles to those particular sites. Simply because they don't like auto submission sites. A lot of times they get rejected. So, and you don't want to mess around and get rejected and banned from these sites because they work so well. They'd be ashamed to do that. So manually submit your articles to Ezine Articles and GoArticles.com. Also, you can syndicate your articles with iSnare.com. Now, iSnare.com is very similar to Ezine Articles and GoArticles. However, not only can you submit your article to those sites, but you can also syndicate your article, meaning that you can give them your article, and for a fee, of course, they will submit your article to over 1,000 different article directories. So now your article is being placed in all these different article directories with a backlink from your resource box. So now that just gives you more exposure, more ways for other people to pick up your article, and more links coming back to your website. Okay. So that's a very important part, and I'll share with you. Let's go take a look at Ezine Articles. Let's go to Ezine Articles right fast. And let's take a look. Let's take a look here. So let's just say real estate, okay? These are the different categories within real estate. So let's say investing. All right. So these are different articles that were recently written and submitted. What a real estate coach for rehabbing will teach you. Investing in foreclosed homes. Let's take a look at this one. Okay. All right. So this is his article body. Okay, investing in foreclosed homes. So foreclosed homes more than likely is the keyword, and foreclosures, of course. In this day and age, we have unfortunate situation, foreclosures. I'm sure he probably has foreclosures a few times. Okay, right here. This is important to see. This is a keyword anchor text. This is the keyword he's optimizing for. Commercial loan calculators. Okay. There's a lot to learn about loans, commercial loan calculators and commercial loans, but doing research before signing on the dotted line can save you a lot of headaches. So instead of putting his URL, he has an anchor text link, meaning that when the search engines come and crawl ezine articles, they see these keywords, commercial loan calculators. And what happens is they associate this keyword with the link that's pointing back to his website. And his website is bestcommercialloancalculator.com. Now, I'm curious to see how effective this has been. Let's do a search for commercial loan calculators, and let's see if this site actually shows up, because that's what his intentions are. That's the whole purpose for him putting that keyword in the article. So let's see, commercial mortgage calculators. So he's not ranking. He needs to build some more backlinks to his site. But that's basically what he's trying to do, though, is to rank that particular site for that keyword, okay, which is commercial loan calculators. And essentially you want to do the same thing. So this is how you build backlinks. So when you write your articles, okay, you're going to have your keyword in the title, you're going to have your keywords throughout the bio of the article, and your bio, you're going to have an anchor text link pointing back to your site. So this is how you build links. So when you submit these articles to the article directories, they will put a link back to your website with whatever the chosen keyword that you've selected. Okay, so it's very, very important. So be sure that you absolutely write your bio and you use keywords in your bio here. Okay, another strategy is Unique Article Wizard. UniqueArticleWizard.com allows you to syndicate your article as well. And what they will do is they'll take your article, and you want to write 3 different versions of the same article. Okay. Now the reason you want to do this is because Unique Article Wizard will take the content from each article and spin it. Okay, they will spin the article to make each article unique. They will also take your resource box or your bio box and spin it as well. So now each bio box will be using different keywords that all link back to your site. Each article that they submit to all the different article directories, they all appear to be unique. So when the search engines see that, they see this particular site has all this content submitted to, hundreds and thousands of different article sharing sites with different relevant keywords linking back to your website. That is absolutely huge and phenomenal for your SEO strategy. Okay, overall, I mean, you're going to get, not only going to get traffic from the visitors, but you'll start getting traffic from the search engines once they start to pick up these articles as well. So that does it for traffic method number 4. Moving on. Traffic method number 5, video marketing. Now, I love video. Video is absolutely huge and phenomenal. Okay. Now, with video, you definitely want to take advantage of the online syndication tools. Now, we're all familiar with, with YouTube, and that's the 800-pound gorilla. But there are other video sites that rank very, very well in the search engines. So the first one that you want to use is tubemogul.com. And basically what happens is, instead of you having to go and upload your video to 15 or 20 or 30 different sites, you can go to TubeMogul, okay, upload your video one time, and they will syndicate your video to all of these video sharing sites in one go. Okay, so it just cuts down on the amount of time that you have to spend syndicating your video content. All right. Also, pixelpipe.com. It's another website that you can use to syndicate your video content as well as other content. So PixelPipe not only syndicates your videos, but they also syndicate your blogs, your updates. They work very similar to Ping FM, but they also allow other different formats, media formats. So instead of just text, but you can do articles, you can do documents, you can do videos, you can do audio, you can do all types of stuff with PixelPipe. So those two are free. Now you can also use Traffic Geyser. TrafficGeyser.com is awesome site. It works very well. I have used it for years to promote video content, to also bookmark content that I've created. And it's a paid site, but they submit to like, I believe it's like 30 different video sharing sites on the internet. So Traffic Guys is another powerful tool. HeySpread.com is also another powerful video syndication tool. It's paid as well. There's no monthly fee. You actually buy credits. So you buy your credits on a per submission basis. Okay. So on a per submission basis. So that's how you do that. It's a great way to syndicate your video. And then Animoto. So a lot of people aren't good with getting in front of the camera, or they may be shy, or whatever the case may be. You can use Animoto.com to create videos from pictures. Okay, so you can actually use pictures of your product or your service or whatever the case may be, and Animoto will create a unique looking video for you. And of course, there is YouTube.com. YouTube, like I said, is an 800-pound gorilla, and I want to show you a few different things about YouTube. But before we go over there, some quick tips. The most important thing when you are creating your videos is the title. You want to make sure your title of your video is relevant and you use your keyword. Okay. Also, you want to make sure that your description, when you write the description for your video, the very first thing you want to put in there is your URL, and it has to be written this way: http://. Okay, http://. And what that will do is that will hyperlink your URL in the video. So as you're submitting it to the different video sharing sites, it's going to create a backlink pointing back to your website. Okay, so you also want to make sure that you use keywords in the description, and you want to also make sure that you use tags, your keywords and your tags in your videos as well. Okay, so let's head over to YouTube, and I'll show you a quick look here. So let's go to my YouTube site here, and I'll just show you some of the different videos. And then also, just so you know, you will have to create on all these different video sharing sites that I share with YouTube Mogul. You do have to sign up for the accounts one time. But once you signed up for the accounts, if you created your account, that's it. You just do it one time. But they're all free to sign up for. They don't cost you anything. Okay. So here's a video I submitted, and this was actually the video that I'm sure a good bit of you have probably saw, because this is the one that I created to ask questions, for people to ask questions on. But look how I have it. Internet marketing. That's the keyword that I wanted to be in the title. So what is your biggest internet marketing question? Okay. And then the very first thing here that you see is my URL, and it's hyperlink http:// and then the URL. So make sure that you set it up that way. Also, I have my keyword in the description, which is internet marketing, and these are the tags right here, tags. Okay, so I have keywords in my tags. So I have my name, Web 2.0, internet marketing, real estate investing, all the different things that people will associate with me. I made sure that I put in the tags. Okay, so let me sign in here, because I want to show you this as well. Because call to action is absolutely huge, okay? And with YouTube, you can put call to action messages called annotations right in your YouTube videos, all right? So I've already created this video, and you can see here I have edit annotations. So I'm going to click here on edit annotations. And basically what you want to do is put a call to action. Put a call to action in your YouTube video, okay? So pretty much what you want to do is just come here, and you can select the type of annotation you want. You can add a speech bubble. You can add just a text. You can add a spotlight or whatever the case may be. Generally, I'll just go with the text here. And let me delete this one. I'm just going to use this one here, and you can just put whatever you want, you know. And I write my annotations a lot like I write my a lot like I write my content network ads. I'll say, you know, hey dude, get off my video if you are not going to leave a comment or click on my link. So I just put something, something that stands out. I may not, say that in particularly, but I'll just put something that stands out, okay? And then you can choose the color, what color you want to be, whatever the case may be. Let me see, I'll put that here, and then here you just can set how long do you want to go with the length of the video. So I just added this annotation. Now you can add hyperlinks, however, the link only goes to internal links within YouTube. So you can send them to playlists, to your channel, to compose a message or search query. But I'm not going to put a link here. But that's pretty much it. I mean, once you do that, click save, publish, and now when I go back to the video, we'll see that show up. So now you can actually create annotations with call to action. So YouTube is a great way to put call to actions in your videos. You can get a lot of views using this as well. Now, as far as video editing software and stuff like that, I really don't have to deal with it because I use a flip cam. When I record videos, I'll use a flip cam and record the video. It has its own built-in software. I can just upload it right to YouTube and done. I don't try to get too technical. Anything outside of that, outside of a flip cam, then I will outsource it or pay somebody else to do. But you can use a flip cam, upload it directly to YouTube. Once it's there, you can use it to start distributing your video all across the internet using some of the syndication strategies that I just shared with you as well. All right. So I hope you guys' hands aren't tired yet, because we still have a lot to go. I know we've been going hardcore almost now for 2 hours, giving you a lot of information, but we're not done yet. Okay. We're not done. We're almost to the finish line, but we're not done. So, traffic method number 6, Web 2.0 authority sites. Now, this is another link building strategy. For you to get backlinks, and then for you to also rank in the search engines. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to take your content, you want to take your article content, you want to take your video content, and you want to start posting it to these Web 2.0 properties. Okay, because the internet is a web. That's why they call it the World Wide Web. It's really designed like a web. And this image here, as you can see, that's what we call a link wheel. Okay, it's designed almost like a web. So you have all of these different sites linking back to your main website. So now you have multiple places with all your different content and all these different places where people can find you. Okay, so you want to create article content, you want to put video content, and these are the major sites right here that you want to use: squidoo.com, hubpages.com, wordpress.com, tumblr.com, weebly.com, blogger.com, livejournal.com, and Zimbio. And I'll show you, one of my Squidoo lenses and one of my hub pages, just so you can get an idea of how they're set up and how they look. So let's go to squidoo.com. Go to Squidoo. Just log into my account here. And basically, Squidoo is an authority site. I mean, it ranks very, very well in the search engines. And it is absolutely awesome for backlinks as well. Okay. All right. So you can see here too that this lens actually has a little bit of page rank. So all that means is a little Google juice, little Google love as well. All right. All right. So here's my Squidoo lens. It's just some information about me. You can see though I have a link, anchor text link back to my website. So Sam Bell, and it's pointing back to Sam Bell. I have some article content. I have some video content. I have some Twitter feeds in here. I have some images in here as well. So this is generally how you want to build your lenses. Okay, you want to put content. You can put multiple different types of multiple types of mediums in there. So I have everything from photos to articles to video, all in one place. And again, it works very, very, very great as far as rankings are concerned, and it's a great way to build links back to your website. Okay, let me do hub pages. Sam Bell. Let's see here. All right. Here's a hub page that I created, and I set this up some time ago. But you can see I have a video here, some article content, some photo content, and some RSS feeds. And let's see here. I believe I have another real estate investing made easy. Okay. Here's another. This is another old hub, but I'm just showing you the content. Me and old Ron there. Rehab properties, some more video, some more content, and of course a link pointing back to my website as well. So so you can see just basically how you construct and set up your Web 2.0 properties, and it pretty much works the same for all of the Web 2.0 sites. Okay, so your Squidoo site, your WordPress site, your Blogger site, your Quizilla site, your Weebly site, all of those different sites, you're basically going to structure them, link them together in a will type fashion, all pointing back to your main website, and you're going to use the content that you created, your article content as well as your video content, with a keyword anchor text link pointing back to your website. So now you're getting traffic from all these other places. You're building backlinks, and you're building trust. All right, so great stuff. All right, so let's keep trucking along here. Oh, quick tip: post multiple content formats, articles, videos, photos, status updates. I believe I said that, so we're good to go there. All right, tracking and conversion. So we've done, we're getting this traffic, we're buying traffic, we're doing SEO, but we need to know what's working. We need to know, is this converting into a lead? Is this converting to a sale? What's working? So for tracking and conversion, I use Google Analytics to see where my visitors are coming from, to see what's working and what's not working. Because if I'm taking time to buy traffic, I need to know that that traffic is turning into sales, okay, or into leads. And if it's not, then I don't need to waste my money. So it's imperative that you track everything. So Google Analytics allows you to see your visitors. You can also create a funnel from within Google Analytics. You can do what we call funnel optimization. All right. And basically what that is you create a step for each part of your funnel process. So step 1 would be someone lands on your page. Step 2 would be they opt into your offer. Step 3 would be they see your offer. Step 4 would be they buy or they don't buy. Okay. Step 5, you might have a downsell or an upsell. So that's basically you're building out a funnel. Literally, you're building out a funnel process. You're building out a funnel process to see what converts and what's not converting. Okay. And Google Analytics is free. It doesn't cost you any money. You can when you sign up for your AdWords account, and I'm going to share with you how you can get all that stuff done. Once you sign up for your AdWords account, you can actually just create a Google Analytics account and link it together. So that way it tracks all of your keyword all your keywords that are typed in and which keywords are bringing you the traffic. GetClicky.com. Now, GetClicky.com is it works very similar to Google Analytics. However, it is a paid service, but they do give you a little bit more detail as far as your visitors are concerned, and it's in real time. Google Analytics usually drags by about a day. Okay, so it depends. I actually use a combination of both. I use Google Analytics and I use GetClicky to compare apples to apples and see, is Google reporting as accurately as GetClicky or vice versa. So I actually use a combination of both. AdWatcher.com. AdWatcher is a service that I use to track conversions. Okay. Whenever I create a campaign, whether it be email campaign, whether it be a social media campaign or SEO campaign, I create links in AdWatcher to show me my click-through rates, to show me where the traffic is coming from, and to show me if that traffic is converting into leads. Okay, and I actually buy the version that you install on your own server, so I actually have my own version of AdWatcher on my site called Metric Tracks. So this is my own site and URL that I set up, and I believe I spelled that wrong. It's my own site and URL where I track all of my traffic. Okay, and basically it tells me conversions, it tells me click-through rates, it tells me if I'm buying traffic, if there's fraud, if there's someone's clicking on my links repeatedly, okay, from the same IP address. So I'm able to determine that. I can pull reports from all the different campaigns that I have going. This is a Google campaign that I have going right now. I generate 2 leads today from this campaign. This is for the actual webinar that I was promoting. I actually created a link to see how many clicks I was getting from Facebook, because I wanted to know how effective is my Facebook marketing. Are people actually clicking on the links that I'm putting out there? So I see here I was able to get 38 clicks from Facebook to register for this webinar. 10 clicks from Ping FM. Okay, so it's a great way to determine opt-ins, to determine actions that people are taking, and to track everything. So I track everything. I need to know exactly what's working and what's not working in my business, and this is how I do that. All right, and that's also how I track my conversion rates. Okay, this is how I determine that information. All right, okay, moving right along. You guys are still hanging in there with me, man. You guys are some troopers. We had a few people drop off, but for the most part, everyone is still on board. So the next thing we want to talk about is autoresponders and the follow-up process. It's great. We got people to come to our site. They gave us their name and email address, but hey, maybe they didn't buy up front. Well, we need to follow up with those people. The money is in the follow-up. So here is the easiest way I know to write a follow-up sequence, and that's by storyboarding. Before you even sit down to write an email, storyboard it out. Okay, you can get some postcards, or you can literally buy some storyboard paper and actually write out your email follow-up sequence. Okay, so that way you know exactly what you're going to write about, you know exactly what you're going to talk about. Even if you do a top level storyboard where you don't have all the details, but you just connecting all of the dots. Okay, also make sure each email in the sequence connects with the previous email. All right, so if you are talking about weight loss and how it affects weight and how it maybe affects your cardiovascular in the first email, in the second email you might reference a particular something that you said in the first email. So you just want to make sure that they connect and that they're not totally off topic. All right, make sure that they connect when you're writing your follow-up sequence. Also, tell stories in your email. People like to read about stories. They like to People like to read stories. They like stories. People get engaged that way. They like to know what's going on with other people. So tell stories in your emails. Okay, write them as and connect with people. Don't be just a marketer, like boom in your face. People do business with people they like, know, and trust. So you have to build that relationship. So tell stories. Even stuff that happens to you on a day-to-day basis. Put that in your email. Okay. Also, give content in your emails. Every email you send out should not be about sales, should not be about, even though you can ask for, so you can always ask for a call to action, but you want to give content. You want to give something relevant that's going to be beneficial to them reading your email. Okay. So when someone opens up your email, when they see it, it needs to be something that's going to help them. There's nothing wrong with asking for a call to action, but it needs to contribute to what they got on your list for in the first place. All right. And like I said, always have a call to action in your email. So you can tell a story in an email and then relate it back to a call that you're having, or to a particular product, or to maybe your story is about a problem someone had, and then at the end of the email you say, then they tried this product and it solved that problem. So you can have a call to action in all of your emails, okay? And then follow up often with new subscribers. One of the things that I struggled with when I first started internet marketing is emailing my list. It's like, well, I don't want to email people all the time. I don't want them to feel as though that that I'm spamming them. And you know what? If people opt into your list and they want to get the information that you want, email them. Okay? People want to hear from you. And if they don't, then they can unsubscribe for your list. But as a marketer, people need to hear from you. And the more that you communicate with people, the more they'll get to know you. They get to know who you are. They get used to hearing from you. Like, oh, okay, I got another email from Sam. They know who you are. They expect your emails. Okay, so the more you email, the better. My recommendation is every day for 30 days. At the least, every other day for 30 days. So that's 15 emails. 15 emails, and you'll send someone an email every other day. So that way you're staying in their inbox. You're fresh on their mind. They know who you are. You're not a stranger, okay? And you're providing value. You're telling stories. You're funny, and you have call to actions in your emails. So that way you're able to generate revenue. All right. At the end of the day, you want to generate revenue, okay? So that's it for autoresponders and the follow-up process. The next thing is outsourcing your task, okay? Outsourcing your task. I do not do everything in my business. There is no way that I could do everything in my business. I do a lot because I believe in hard work. However, things that I can't outsource, I will, okay? So these are some different resources that I want to share with you for outsourcing, and the things that you need to know and understand before you try to outsource. And the most important thing is to know the task that you need done. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? You need to understand and know exactly what that task is that you're looking to outsource, that you're looking to ask somebody to do. The next thing you want to do is turn that task into a business process, okay? Turn it into a process. If you can take that task or whatever it is that you need done and put it into a written format or even to a video recorded format and have it turned into a process that you can literally hand to someone and they can see that and say, oh, okay, these are the steps that I need to take. This is the process for this task. Turn it into a business process. It will save you a lot of time. The next thing is you want to determine a budget and a time frame based on that business process, okay? So how much time should it take to complete that process, and then what are you willing to pay to have that process completed, okay? And then prepare your job description based on the business process and the duties that you will be assigning to the person that you're going to be outsourcing to, all right? So you want to make sure you know the process. You want to make sure that you've developed a time frame and budget, and you want to prepare the description based on that, so that way people have a very clear understanding of what your expectations are and what they need to do to meet those expectations. Then you want to pre-screen your candidates based on their qualifications. You want to make sure that your process and what you're asking done fits with what the candidate can do based on their qualifications. And when you're working with long-term candidates, people that you're going to hire long-term, you want to definitely have some sort of pre-test that they can take, some sort of something that qualifies and pre-screens them for what you're going to do if it's going to be a long-term type of person. Also, if you're going to be doing short-term jobs, you want to check the work history, okay? And then in resources I'm going to share with you, you'll be able to see feedback, work history, what have other people experienced by using these individuals. And use Basecamp to manage your projects, okay? Basecamp is a project collaboration tool where you can assign tasks directly through the system. You can manage tasks through the system. It's a great tool, especially when you're doing things virtually. And also use Google Docs. Okay, I use Google Docs to maintain all the files that are associated with a particular task. Okay, and the two sites that I use to hire people is Odesk. Okay, number one, and Rent-A-Coder. Odesk. I love Odesk hands down. I think it's the best invention for small business owners to work with and have employees. First of all, they have hundreds of thousands of people, maybe not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of people all over the world that want jobs and want to do whatever it is that you have to do for them. So whether it's writing articles, whether it's creating websites, whether it's doing Web 2.0, whether it's doing all the different tasks and things that we talked about, there is someone on Odesk that can do the job. One of the awesome things about Odesk is that you have the ability to see the work. You can make sure that the work is getting done. Okay, and you have a third party person to make sure that the work is being done. The payments are processed and collected. So basically, you don't pay somebody unless the work has been fulfilled when you're doing on a job, job by job basis. Okay, and you can see their screen. It actually takes screenshots of the person that's working for you, so you can see that they're actually doing the work. You literally can see their computer screen. So Odesk hands down is the absolute best. If you need some programming work done, if you need to get something coded or some special customized stuff, go to Rent-A-Coder. Rent-A-Coder.com has tons of coders available for pennies on a dollar. And again, there's people from all over the world who are looking for work, and you can get good quality work at very inexpensive prices. So anything that you need to get done, you can do it by using these services. And of course, the last component of this is assess the performance. You want to assess the performance of whatever task you have assigned, whatever it is that you want your new virtual assistant or programmer or article writer to do. Okay, so you want to be able to make sure that they're following through and they're living up to the expectations that you have properly set. So, I mean, that in a nutshell is it. I mean, we've covered everything from market research to picking a product to traffic generation, to outsourcing, so that way you don't have to do this stuff. Okay, so with that said, I want to thank you for taking time. I have a special announcement for everyone that's hung out with me this long for 2 hours. Listen to me talk. I definitely have something that I want to give to you. So first and foremost, the winner of the webinar tonight is you. Okay, big time. I wanted to deliver and give a great amount of content, and I hope that this was very beneficial to you. And if it was very beneficial, if you learned a lot of information, then just for hanging around, I want to go ahead and hook you up. Okay, so here's my free gift to you, valued at $395. You're going to get a video training that's going to show you how to set up your website from scratch. Okay, I mean, how to register your domain name, how to create your own website, how to get your squeeze page online. You're also going to get a resource to get a free HTML editor, so you don't have to buy any software, as well as a free FTP software, so you don't have to worry about purchasing any of that stuff. All right. You're also going to get access to a video training for setting up your first Google AdWords campaign, step-by-step videos. Okay. So how to drive traffic with Google pay-per-click, how to set up your AdWords account, how to do proper keyword research, and how to create effective ads that work, and how to test and track for the highest ROI. Okay, so I'm totally hooking you up. I do have one request. I know you're saying, what's the catch, Sam? Well, I said I wasn't going to sell anything, and I'm going to keep that promise. I'm not selling anything. This is purely a content call. However, there is a catch, and the catch is this. I would like you to share these free training videos with at least 5 people you know who can also benefit from this training. That's it, okay? I want you to spread the word. I have been doing, internet marketing and real estate investing for some time, and I'm looking to expand into the internet marketing niche, and I want to work and train with as many people that's willing to learn. So I need you to notify 5 people you know who can also benefit from this training. So this is how this works. You need to go to internetdominationclub.com. Okay, and when you get to internetdominationclub.com, the very first thing you need to do is enter your first name and email address. Okay, you will have to opt in. After you opt in, you're going to be taken to a second page, and there you can import your contacts from Gmail, Yahoo, or any of those other services, and you can do it. We don't store your password or anything. It's a third-party service. It just bypasses that. It just pulls in your contacts. You can invite the people from your contact list, and once you do that, you will be taken to a page where you can immediately access all the video training. I already set it up for you. It's there waiting for you. So go ahead to internetdominationclub.com right now. Refer 5 people. That's it. And you get access to the training. Plain and simple. Okay? That's all. That's all you have to do. That's all I'm requesting for the night. For spending all the time with me. Now, I have one more thing. I have to announce the winner of the Facebook fan page training course. So, let's see here. You guys just bear with me for 1 second. Drum roll. Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll. Ryan Thompson. Ryan Thompson is our winner. Ryan, you will be getting an email. You'll get an email from me tomorrow. With your access code, you'll be able to access the Facebook fan page secret package. It is all yours. Everyone, thank you so much for joining me and taking out time on your Sunday to hang out and to learn and to get some content. But let me tell you, this stuff, when you implement it, it works. It works, it works, it works, it works. There's no question about it. I know it works. I've used it. I've tested it. It's proven. Only thing you have to do is implement. Now, I will be doing more trainings. If you enjoyed this training, then, again, first of all, let me know about referring 5 friends. And then secondly, check me out on Facebook. Please go leave a comment on my Facebook profile. You can go to facebook.com/SamBell3rd. Leave a comment on my profile. Just tell everyone how awesome the training was, that they missed out. I mean, we had over 500 people register for the call, and only about 200 showed up. So we had 300 people that missed out. So go and let them know, hey, this is some good information. It's stuff that you can take and implement into their business. It's going to help them be very successful. And again, I'm going to be doing some more trainings. So I will be letting you know when I have the next one coming up. But with that, everyone, thank you. God bless and good night. Have a good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you next time around. Bye-bye.